Alright guys, we're back with Danganronpa 2, and we're just about to start the trial for Maihiru's killer. Now, it was horrible. I had to replay the whole second chapter because I was recording this and then I saved it at the halfway point of the trial, and then my recording all messed up, so I lost the whole first half of the trial, so I had to replay the whole second chapter. But I hanged out with the same people I hanged out in the last video, so there's no confusion there. But I have all these different gifts now in my bag, and so that's gonna look different from when you guys last saw me. But let's just add some new skills. Let's see. Charisma influences the influence gauge. Ooh. Yeah, we'll get that one. Trigger happy. Decreases delay. Oh, that would have been cool. That would have been good. Reduces your aiming speed. No, we don't want to reduce the aiming speed. Increases the speed. Yes. Memorize the statement fast. That's for when we get to the memorizing part. Okay, let's go. Trial or rise. So I know the answers already.
Let's begin with
because I already did it.
Explanation of the class trial.
Which is disappointing, but oh well. Yes, Monokuma, we know how the trial works.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is, and vote for. If you vote correctly, then
we know. You don't have to keep telling us every time.
Now then,
What? Who cares about that game?
Everyone. Well, at least Monokuma
does.
does.
This trial should be determined by whether or not we find Maihiru's killer.
Maihiru? Is that how you pronounce it? I was pronouncing it Maihiru.
Nevertheless,
Maihiru?
we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Ugh, stop talking.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Chucky, my darling.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
I know, it's so sad.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Okay, Pekka, we'll do that just for you.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game.
I mean, it's based off real life.
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Don't worry, Lightning Bolt, it's not you.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Yeah, but I already know. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. Yep. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Oh. So bad for poor Fuyuhiko. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. Yeah, Hachiman, it's not that hard. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. Yeah. Which is obviously Mikan. Because of the timid tone. Sure, then again, he's probably Mikan.
I see!
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
Yes, you.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Exactly.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Calm down, Hiyoko.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game
I've already heard it, but it's so weird hearing Chucky say something like that and swear. She's just so laid back. Oh yeah, Hiyoko, you're in the game too. She's Girl B, obviously. Wait, no.
I see!
I clicked it twice by accident.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C is Ibuki, because he's got the hyperactive. Oh yeah, it's Monokin, definitely.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
If you're Australian or you've heard that saying, you know exactly what that means. And oh my god, Ibuki.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Which is maihiru, definitely. Oh wait, no, I clicked the wrong one.
Damn it! I see!
Girl D is maihiru, the victim in this case.
Oh.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Because Girl E is someone called Sato, and we don't know who that is.
I see!
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
You already know this.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
It's so
Another
sad.
person? It was one of the names on the staff roll.
Nakido,
The
stop
names were
teasing.
Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Mioda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Don't tease him like that. I know what you're doing. A-hole. He's always teasing and making stuff up.
Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Nagato knows exactly what's going on, but he's always
It's not like I'm wrong.
just teasing.
That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Oh, shush. I know, it's a sister. This is a horrible way to learn that your sister died. Through a game.
I can prove it with this.
In
This
the
is a
game,
horrible
Guy
way to
F,
learn.
Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Ugh.
What do you mean, little sister?
It's so sad. Yeah, it's his little sister.
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't want to say it. God damn it, Nagito, you're putting it all on me. Cruel, cruel a-hole.
I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister.
No.
Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard!
He doesn't want to believe it.
If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Oh, he doesn't want to
I
accept
see.
it.
So you're never gonna accept that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Stop
Nagito,
being cruel to
you seem
him.
to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Maihiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
That's a really big jump.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name,
I
but
don't
it's
think
far
Sato is
better
related
than
to
Sato
anyone
or
here.
Suzuki.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
They sound like two old couples, two old
Definitely
people.
friends.
So the mystery of the game.
They sound
is
like
the
two old
murder of
people
Girl E,
gossiping.
correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed. I see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Oh, it wasn't actually a
Immediately,
window.
They climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
But
But
she
the door to
lied.
the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body.
Yeah, look
dead
at her.
from a
She
blow
looks
to the head.
just like Fuyuhiko.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there.
But They didn't.
The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How
But
does
they were
that
wrong.
sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Yes.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room,
Girl
right?
E could have easily just taken it
By
back
the way,
to the
since
office.
it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped,
Nope.
and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
Nah.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Okay, Nakamura, calm down.
Is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
She obviously is. She's the only one who could have done it. Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Well, obviously she locked the door, then took the key back, and then pretended to broke the vase. So it seemed like it.
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
Well, let's see.
what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
Nope.
So
We
how
have
did
the
Girl E
broken
get
vase
from outside
photo.
the school
Wait, I missed it. I missed
to
the
the
bullet.
front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Correct.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Yeah.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, they didn't. They heard the
No,
vase.
that's wrong. First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass
How'd the
that
police
four
not
girls
figure
heard
this out?
wasn't the music room's window.
I mean, I guess they didn't know
It
that
was
the girls were
sound
there.
of the vase breaking.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music
Yeah,
room,
because they heard
broke
the
the
vase,
window,
not the actual
and went to the
window.
office to get the key. With that key, she
Although, how
locked
did
the
she
music
master
room from
window
the
breaking?
hallway, returned the key
Maybe
to
that
the
just wasn't
office,
as loud as they think.
and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Or heck, maybe she broke the
All
window
she
even
had to
before the
do
girls
was
got
break
there,
the
so
vase
they
in the
didn't.
next
There was
door
no sound.
classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard
Exactly.
the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has
That's why
been
she was huffing and
solved.
puffing.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
You're not the first one
Which
to
means
think
I'll
so,
feel
Kazuichi.
disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Uh-huh.
The weapon is pretty unconventional! The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
I wish I still had my first recording of this because I had such trouble with this and I was getting so frustrated. But since I already know, because I already played it, I hate when my recording messes up. It's so annoying. Yeah, the white noise. Yeah, it's saying if we hang out with Gundam, we would gain the ability to increase. Or something.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a
Nope.
blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Nah. That's too big.
Damn it!
God damn it, I didn't mean to click the button.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that big.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was used to
Yeah,
beat them to
somehow
death, it
a
should have
girl-
had-
Was there a weapon with...
Oh
She
damn,
beat
I
her to death with
missed
her
it.
fists.
I went too fast.
A weapon inside the music room,
I went
huh?
too fast, I'm sorry.
What about broken glass?
Yeah, why does Gundam think it was a piano?
Isn't the cause of death a
Because
blow
yeah, a
to
high
the
school
head?
student just lifted a whole piano and
Then
bashed
she
someone's
attacked
head
her with the
with
fish
it.
tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
I mean, she could have just grabbed the back of her head
It's
and
on that
smacked
big
her
a
against
scale
it.
too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's the one we're looking for.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible.
Aw, you're so adorable.
It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Not if you use it the right way.
What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
You mean like Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney?
Before the
I love all
killer,
these little
It's
references
an
to other
idea that
games.
kills two birds
Especially
with
when
one
I know them.
stone. To make people think the
Makes me
killer
feel
is
like a
some
smart
pervert.
gamer.
It makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person
It
was
was kind of interesting how the creators managed to make up all these sorts of murders and
You're talking about
really
maihiru,
complicated
right?
crimes.
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice?
Yeah.
What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Honestly, she should have turned her friend in. I know it's really
And
horrible
Apparently the
to
reason
put your
Girl E
friend
committed murder in the
in
first
jail,
place
but she
was to
killed a
protect
girl.
Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim.
I know.
Girl E found out and tried to stop it.
Yes,
and they
but
ended up getting into an argument.
I'm
And
gonna
she
let her
felt a
talk.
rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious
Yeah, that's-
by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that.
She
PB.
bludgeoned her to death.
You can? That's
It
pretty
wasn't exactly
scary.
quick.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
It was obviously Fuyuhiko. I feel just bad for Fuyuhiko. His sister got killed.
It should have been.
And he's just relearning about it. He's hearing about it through a stupid video game,
A scenario
a bunch
where
of
Guy F
photos,
murders Girl E
and then
out
the
of a
class
burning,
trial.
hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can
He doesn't want to
say.
believe it.
If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like
No,
Mahiru
that's too
besides a
obvious.
piece of
It's obviously
shit
not gonna be
menace to
him.
society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Hey!
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
I can prove
Yeah,
it
the
with
metal
this.
bat. It's the exact same.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both
Yeah,
killed
and they're
by a
even in
blow
the
to
exact
head
same
with a metal
position.
bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around
No,
in
he didn't do
circles.
it.
And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean,
Exactly.
there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different
Exactly.
killer murdered Mahiru and used the game
way too
motive as their
obvious.
cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh, she thinks it's here.
Don't
Okay.
you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging
Oh,
bitch?
don't do that, honey. Whew. Yeah, Hyoko's got quite the mouth on her. Makes her funny, but also really rude. I wouldn't like to be around her in real life, but she's just hilarious to watch.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru?
I'm pretty sure it's,
You're so
the evidence will be
mean.
the footprints.
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Yes.
I was squishing Mr. Ants all day.
You lied! Stop squishing ants, it's not good.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
Yeah, we have evidence.
Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko?
The fact
you
she's a
know
little
where
brat, I
Hiyoko was
highly
today?
doubt she would actually be able to kill anyone. She's too much of a
She
baby
was at
for
the
that.
beach house, the scene of the
She
crime.
can dish it but can't take it kind of girl.
But I didn't go to the beach house. I was squishing Mr. Ants all day.
Oh, god damn it. Ah!
What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house. I was squishing Mr. Ants all day.
Damn it. Up! No! Too high.
What are you saying? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko
Going on way
was
too
today?
long. Oh, because I keep missing.
She was at the
Like
beach
an
house,
idiot.
the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's
Yes,
wrong.
you did! You lie!
Wait a minute.
And I can
You
prove
should
it.
have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
Exactly. But I feel like it's also too obvious.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
It's like, if she was really the killer, why would she leave her footprints?
But these
Stop
footprints in
lying.
the sand in front of the beach house.
You only make yourself look more
Aren't they yours?
suspicious.
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are.
You have the smallest feet.
Don't decide that based on ugliness.
So how can you tell footprints are ugly?
They're not Hyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission
Like
to
a
collect
creep you
that,
are, you went
nasty
into their
pedo.
cottages.
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach
You guys are the
house,
same age.
which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in,
Exactly.
and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hyoko?
Ah, I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
So you finally decided
do
to
you?
confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine
Didn't you
before.
once say you prefer to
And
lay in
that's when I
bed
went
during
to
the
beach
mornings?
house. I went there on my morning walk.
Lay in bed and eat candy?
I see. If you went there during your morning walk,
You
that
didn't.
doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously
Oh,
lying.
Kanye's just so trusting.
It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars
Oh,
themselves.
Akane.
If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove
Says
that
you.
I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Excuse me, you guys wouldn't survive on this island without me. I'm the one who solves all the cases. I'm the only reason you guys are alive. You
I
have all
did
died
go
at
to the beach
Nagitrace,
house.
honestly. But
But
Yaki
only
is.
during my morning walk.
Trial.
I didn't go any other time.
Nice! You have the letter on maihiru to prove
Then you
otherwise.
didn't meet up with Mahiru.
It's the letter.
Beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I,
I think
never
I
even
missed it. I
saw
think it was the
her?
first. Is this it? No. I should know the answers. I literally did it just a little while ago.
Damn
But I
it!
took like a break after I realized my recording had
I
failed
did
because I
go
was
to
just
the
like,
beach
oh
house.
no. And
But
doomed.
only during my morning walk. I didn't
Wait,
go
wrong
any
button,
other
wrong button,
time.
wrong button.
Then you didn't
wrong
meet up with me at
button.
the beach house?
Saying I
damn
met
it.
up with her. Is this a panel of idiots? I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
I don't think you'll want to talk. Yoko.
No, that's wrong.
Liar. I will show your lies
During
for
your
what they
morning
are.
walk, huh?
Telling a person but couldn't find you, so put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, it's okay if you choose the time and place. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it secret until then. Let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if we start suspecting us for no reason. Hyoko Sayanji.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Yeah, we saw her
Me and
leaving
Hajime
the
met up
beach
at the
house.
diner around 3 p.m. to go to the
How
beach.
could you forget that?
I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been
Because
around
also
3:30
Mikan
p.m.
and Ibuki saw her too.
So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward.
But I doubt it, 'cause she was
I
crying.
think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable
there was no
time
blood
for
on
you to
her.
have witnessed Hyoko.
So I really doubt that it was actually
You're
Hyoko.
wrong. You're totally wrong.
No, it's not
Now that you
Hyoko.
mention it, you also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hyoko too, right?
I mean, I'm not a detective,
didn't.
but I already know it's
It's
not
just a
Hyoko.
coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the
I mean,
beach
even
house.
if I hadn't
I
already
went
played
straight
this
back to my
chapter and
cottage
then had
after
to
I saw
redo
you
it
guys.
because my
I
stupid
didn't see
recording,
anyone during that time.
it would
For
be
some reason,
way too obvious
that
that's not
sounds
Hyoko.
suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really
Seems really desperate that she didn't write the letter.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to
I
the
don't
beach
think so.
house, hid yourself, and there's evidence for that too.
Is there? Alright, the gummy. But I don't think that's enough evidence. Why would she have gummies?
Here!
Plus her particular brand of gummies
That's where
doesn't have
Hyoko
yellow.
was hiding.
And yes, I know
you
this
talking
because
about the
again,
closet?
my recording got messed up,
Yes,
so I already know
that's
everything.
right.
It's so sad.
The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured
That's
the
a lie.
true character of this mystery. Hyoko, who summoned
love
Mahiru to the
Gundam.
beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the
cat is,
proof.
like, right
My
on my
4
feet.
dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
It's a trap. This is obviously someone's trap.
Who's someone? Whose trap
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
way too obvious.
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a
You mean
suspicious mask at the beach
Justice.
house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
But why would she?
There's no way
She
I'd
doesn't
wear
even
such
have
a
a motive
childish
to kill
mask.
Mahiru,
Is
and
your
why would she
brain
wear the
fried or
mask?
something?
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko.
She literally has no
That
motive
mask
to kill
belongs to
Mahiru.
Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
Here we go.
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss
Ooh,
Sonia.
watch Kazuki,
It's just a difference
Kazuichi
between
jump
cultures.
in right now.
Culture shock, you know?
Hyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why
'Cause she
can't
didn't
you
do it.
understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hyoko's suspicious, but yet something strange because she's not the killer. I once said this before. I really hope that when
shall
the
render my
voice
verdict
actors
upon
are
this
doing
mystery's
the
conclusion.
voices, they're all standing in a
Hyoko is
room
the
in a
sinner
circle
who
like
killed
this
Mahiru.
with the microphones.
I'm telling you, it's trap!
And they're just like reading their lines
no
and debating with each other in actual time. Okay, if I remember correctly, it's either the... I'm pretty sure it's the gummy bag. Because they're like, it's like, it doesn't have lemon in it. It's normally a yellow
You went to the beach house,
candy
right?
is normally lemon flavored. I don't know, pineapple, I guess.
And weren't you
Oh,
also
mango.
hiding in the
Mango
closet?
candy yellow?
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Mango is yellow fruit. What?
I shall render my verdict to Piyoko is the...
Okay, I clicked on the wrong one.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach
Oh, wait,
house,
I'm
right?
using the wrong...
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru,
No.
and afterward you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road
She did flee.
was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside
True,
entrance.
true.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Sorry, I'm very focused. Yes.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's
Not
conclusion.
okay. This is wrong.
Piyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Gummy bag. Gummy bag.
I'm telling you, it's a
I
trap!
always end up missing the thing because I'm just too
There's
excited.
no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Yeah, gummy bag.
That is...
And I'm pretty sure it's on Fujiko's.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong! That is
About that
incorrect.
gummy. Did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor?
Melon would be like a light green color. And grapes
gummy
is
has the
mostly
cracks in
like
the
purple,
straw,
right?
So it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow?
If I hadn't been on the
It's
floor,
mine.
I would have
The
been
ones
like,
I eat
someone
don't have
taste
any
it.
yellow gummies.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Ooh,
Then
Pecker.
we can't assume Hyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would
Do
set
they
a
actually
trap
have to
like
buy
this?
from the store, or do they
Oh,
just
get
sort of
my
take whatever they
revenge.
want?
I'm gonna bop you on the head with
I
all
think
my
they have
might!
coins.
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Whew. Fuyuko is mad.
We're not done with Hyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
Is there?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
What do you mean by that?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road.
Thanks to we have the evidence.
No, she
I
didn't.
left those footprints during
Mikan's
my morning walk!
autopsy report says otherwise.
We're not done with Hyoko yet. There's still a huge...
We're talking about the morning walk. We obviously know it's not
that's it, and we
true.
can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, we got it.
Mahiru didn't block the door.
Yeah.
Her death was instant.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy,
He died an instant,
yes,
painless
there's
death.
no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry!
She's not making it up, dude.
Yukiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the
Yeah, if
door.
it was more than that, she would have had a
Someone
few more
else used her
blows.
body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked
I
the
guess
door
she could have
with
bled out,
Mahiru's
but that would have
body.
taken ages.
That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
Or maybe it wouldn't take
But
ages.
why
I don't
did
know.
the
I don't know
killer
much
block
about
the
how death
door?
works.
Just ask Kyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true.
No, because if she'd done that,
Let's
she
assume
would have gotten
Yoko
blood on
is
her.
the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
Yeah, she was clean.
clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Whew.
We haven't
Hiko's
decided
really
that yet.
fighting this.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
this is the
she's
most fired up
killer.
we've seen
That
him.
little bitch is definitely the killer! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Nope.
If Hyoko moved the body,
I get
she should be
oh
covered
yeah,
in
he's
blood.
gonna say something about the shower room. But
So
the shower
what,
room doesn't
dumbass?
work.
There's a shower room inside. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Nope.
Allow me to cut through those words.
No, she couldn't do that.
now, washing it
Yes.
off in the shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I
Yeah.
haven't had any
You
time
clearly
to
don't pay
actually
attention.
repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you
No.
saying I did something
One, because there's a
that
rule,
perverted?
and two, she doesn't know how to do that. Like, what if someone walked in?
I see.
That would take way too long.
Listen
yeah, she
to
can't
me,
get dressed by
Fuyuhiko.
herself.
Hyoko mentioned this before. Which means Hyoko can't change by herself. It's
Yeah, she can't
impossible
get
for her
dressed
to
on her
put
own.
on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her
'Cause there's
sash
trouble
on
with
her
her
own.
sash.
That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place? Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm
Exactly.
pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hyoko do with the blood
Okay.
that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around,
That
does
doesn't
that
mean you
mean
didn't
whoever
find it.
was covered in blood is suspicious?
It was
'Cause if
Akane, but
so,
Akane got her
I believe
blood from her
Akane was
own
soaked
wounds.
with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Like, me can't even
Didn't I
saw
tell
the
you that
wounds,
was 'cause
so
I got
we
beat
know
up
that
by
that's where the
Coach
blood from her came
Nekomaru?
from.
I can attest to that. If I hadn't
Aw,
gotten that rough
cousin
with her,
Coach.
she never would have backed down.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it
Ooh,
does!
painful.
Hey, more importantly, I'm
He's
okay
got a little
now,
trouble
right?
eating or drinking.
It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See,
Yes, we know you're not the
I
killer,
already
sweetheart.
told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her.
Exactly.
Why would you
Hyoko
believe
doesn't have
me
a reason
earlier?
to.
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry.
We gotta go through all the evidence and get rid of all of
Right? Shut the hell
possibilities.
up, Pig Barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die! I'm sorry for being Pig Barf!
Whew. More importantly, Hiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious.
Hey, Hiyoko.
Could it be? Does he actually have
Now that
something
our
else in mind?
suspicions have been addressed,
Yep.
can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was
Yes,
the one who
please.
came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
That's true, because she asked Ibuki and Mikan the same thing.
Damn it!
She lied.
So that was a lie?
Obviously.
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
Just like with my heroes. Why didn't you bring this forward before? I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they suspected me for any reason. Yeah, the real killer put in the letter to not see each other so that there
I
would
saw
be
this
no...
letter and went to the beach
They
house
wouldn't
at
meet
that
and be like,
time.
hey, did you put this in my letterbox? Exactly. Contradicts
I can prove it with
the letter
this.
on maihiru. It's a half-hour difference.
This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had? Mahiru's letter said to
Exactly.
meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter,
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
it's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Safe to say a letter was forged, but it was both of them.
I see.
Because they both say to the beach
killer
house. It would just
must have
be a
forged
really
both
weak
letters.
coincidence if
The
only
killer
one was
forged them so they could
they
manipulate
both
their
say-
actions. Yeah, that's how we should
Yeah.
think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you
So
compare
half my
both
brain is
letters,
focused on the game, and the other one's trying to think.
confirmed. Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the
say.
same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then
Pretty much, Gundam. Pretty
Mahiru's
much.
killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
No time for tears, Hiyoko.
Really? This is really terrible.
There's no time for tears.
I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault.
No one would
So
want to
ashamed
accept
of
your help,
being
you creep.
unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
so based on what the letter
What's wrong?
said, you went to the
Can't
beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterwards. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
You mean like chlorophyll? That usually did a trick.
That medicine. Could it
I guess they got that from the new drugstore that just opened up.
Drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the
Sorry if
open.
you can hear my cat in the
If you
background.
were aware of
She's
that from the start,
in
you
playful
should have
mode.
done
She's
something
playing with
about
a
it.
string toy that I got her.
I'm sorry.
Six like the window, and she can play with it.
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw
I doubt
Mashiro's
if
body.
Mikan actually did anything
And
about the
that's
medicine.
why you ran out
Monokuma
of
would
the
just
beach
replace
house
it
in
all.
such a panic.
It's like with the food.
I was scared.
Gets
I was
replenished.
really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
Yeah, obviously she would have
Killer
panicked seeing her
probably planned
best
to
friend
send
laying on
Hyoko
the
from
floor,
start.
dead.
And for that reason, they summoned
Anyone
Hyoko
would
before
panic.
Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. That's horrible.
Yeah, that was
I didn't
obvious.
do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer. Hyoko,
Because
please
it was
do
the
not cry.
you were the
I
easiest
believe
one.
you.
Is it
You
really
would go
okay to
wherever
believe her so
Mario asked you
easily?
to.
She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never
Okay,
end if you
we
keep
proved
being
that
so
she's not.
suspicious.
Isn't
Here you
that
go,
what a
we
class
proved that she's not
trial
it.
is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious.
No.
This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you. You're wrong,
No.
Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory.
Although preferably not with you,
The
Nagito.
killer and everyone
Because you're a
else.
creep.
Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously,
Please
which
stop
side
doing
are
that.
you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can
He's on
overcome
the creepy
any
side.
despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray.
Oh, is that right?
And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's
Exactly.
killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has
That's our
told
main
us.
purpose here.
So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yup, yup. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's a splendid power
Okay, I
of
think
teamwork.
the halfway point of the trial is coming up,
What do you think
and then
of
I'm gonna
that,
have to end this
Monokuma?
video because I'm really
I'm
low
not
on
gonna
time.
let you have the outcome you want.
Release. That's gonna be the end of this video. I'll finish off the trials in the next video.
He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only
Yeah, I
thing
think
waiting for
the
you
saving
is
point
the
is
bitter
coming up
truth.
soon. Oh, shush. It may be, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Like that, Fuyuhiko! Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's killer, there's no way we'll survive. Yeah, there it is. Trial suspension. Okay, you know how it goes. I'll see you next time. He's just gonna do that thing where he's like, I'm gonna tell you the killer is. Oh wait, no I'm not, because I'm a jerk. Ha 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 ha. Hey, dun, dun, dun,
Correct!
this is still such a good song. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye bye.